Hebrews 8, verse 6. But now he has obtained a more excellent ministry, by as much as he is also the mediator of a better covenant, which has been enacted on better promises. I don't think we need to say why the ministry was more excellent. I mean, it was more excellent for a number of reasons. He was God, so of course. He was perfect, and he sacrificed himself to forgive all sins, which, the other priests couldn't do. Mm-hmm. He made a new covenant based on believing and receiving instead of earning and deserving, which is not my words. It's I forget what's commentary I referenced for that. What does he mean when he says mediator? That's something that kind of confused me at first. I looked it up in the Merriam-Webster dictionary to just try to get an exact definition. And 3 definitions that came up was 1, intervention between conflicting parties to promote reconciliation, settlement, or compromise. 2, indirect conveyance or communication through an intermediary. And 3, transmission by an intermediate mechanism or agency. But none of them seem to really fit. And so I did a bit more digging, and I found that I found this one article that basically said that showed what John Barclay, biblical scholar of early Christianity, born in 1958, what he thinks it means, because he was studying the text. And he says that mediator is the ancient Greek word for mesites, I don't know, spelled M-E-S-I-T-E-S, which means one who stands in the middle between two people and bring them together. Mm-hmm. And so Jesus is mediating, I think is what the text is saying, is Jesus is mediating between the old and new covenant, tying the two together. He created a bridge between the two when he was on earth as the Messiah. Yeah, that's what I took it as too, that he's like the connecting piece between us and God. Yeah, and so because in order to be attached to the new law and the new covenant, there had to be something that linked the two together. And so that was Jesus when he came as flesh.
Yeah. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Another word for like an intercessor. So he was the one who acts as a medium of communication between two parties, essentially. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like how there's like mediation services here on Earth. Yeah, exactly. It's a similar thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Just repeating, Justin.
Yes,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.